Hey, it's time for TV Skywriter.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to TV Skywriter. Ordinarily, I do this show on Sundays at 7 p.m. But as you know, or you might know, I do a local edition show Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, whenever necessary. I saw something on Facebook that grabbed my attention. And this is the cool thing about what I try to do with the Durham Skywriter and TV Skywriter. You can't necessarily call the local, the big paper, the big daily, or television station and say, I'd like to do an interview and have it up on YouTube where I could send it out to everyone. But this is what I can do with the Durham Skywriter and TV Skywriter. That's why I really want people in 2016 to get more involved with what I call online community media, which is what I specialize in. Okay, now today's guest, we have a very special guest. Like I said, I just heard about him today at Facebook, Derrick Bridges. He has something called Tree of Bikes Project. I'd like to introduce you to him. So welcome to the show, Mr. Bridges.
Thank you, ma'am. How you doing this morning?
Doing great. So you started out, I went to your Facebook page and I saw that you had first done a toy drive and a basketball tournament. So tell us about that.
Yes, we did a basketball tournament along with a toy drive. We did it in 2013. We did it at DSA, Durham School of the Performing Arts. And what that was, it was like I had got all the guys that used to play high school ball around in the area. Hillside, of course, that's the high school that I went to. Hillside, Durham High, Jordan, Northern, Southern, all the other schools. And I put a Christmas basketball tournament along with some friends of mine and my cousin, which is my partner with Happy Roots Entertainment by the name of Stevon Green. So we did a Christmas basketball tournament along with a toy drive. And let me tell you how good God is. This lady called me from out of the blue when we put it together in 2013. I didn't know this lady. I was at work. So she said she got my name from this guy by the name of Eric Kelly. So, and she said, well,
Eric
he told
Kelly. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah.
She said, he told me what you all are doing. And, I didn't know this lady from an average house cat. I didn't know her. So God said, just trust her, give her your information. So I gave her my information. I gave her my email address, my house address. And within like 2 days later, she called me back and said that I will be receiving bicycles at my house. I didn't know this, a perfect stranger. Just so, like about 5 days later, they ringing my doorbells and I got bicycles, brand new bicycles in the box that she had brought and shipped here from Walmart. So that's how good. And so we gave the bikes out at the Christmas tournament. When I said the kids was touched by what we were doing, even we had grown folks, we had the parents shedding tears because we were giving bikes to the kids that needed them.
Wow.
And you really don't know how much somebody needs something until you step out and do it. Because you really don't. I know kids need bikes, but I didn't know that we were gonna touch and have the impact that we did along with this tournament and toy drive. So that's how that came along. And
now this lady who helped you, did she show up at the tournament or did she just do this?
She didn't. She didn't show up at the tournament. And guess what? This year, she just shipped me some more bikes to my house last week.
Wow.
Her name is Miss Deborah Wallace. She's out of New York City, but she stays in the Raleigh-Durham area. So I want to say thank you again, Miss Deborah Wallace, for the bicycles that you sent in 2013 and the ones that you just sent to my house a couple of weeks ago.
That is beautiful. Wow. So that was a couple of years ago. So now you have something called Tree of Bikes? What's that?
Okay, the Tree of Bikes. Okay. Like I said, my partner, which is my cousin, Stevon Green, he works at Duke University Hospital. And he was nominated for a Martin Luther King Award because he do stuff in the community also. And so they had called him in the office. He didn't know he was getting called in the office for. He probably thought he did something wrong at work. They called him into the office, and they let him know that the president of Duke University, the vice president of Habitat for Humanity, the executive director for Habitat for Humanity, along with a young lady by the name of Valerie that works with Blackwell Street Enterprise LLC. And they said they like what we was like what we was doing in the community, and they wanted a partnership with us with the bicycles. So they said they wanted to do a Tree of Bikes, which consists of 120 brand new bicycles on a 25-foot Christmas tree that we're gonna light December the 4th down at the America Tobacco Campus. That Friday. I think next Friday is December the 4th. So that's how the project came along.
120 bikes.
120 bikes. 120 bikes. And then on December the 4th, we're gonna light the bicycle Christmas tree at like I said, at the America Tobacco Campus over there in front of Burt Bees. And then on December the 19th, we're gonna distribute the bikes out in the Cornwallis projects.
Beautiful. Oh, you're going to make some kids real happy. That is nice.
Yes, that's why I say God is good. So that's how that project came along.
That is beautiful. Now, how can we help? How can we help you?
Well, you can help by, you can donate bicycle, because we extended the deadline to December the 28th, which is this Saturday. So right now, we have 98 bicycles that we have in our warehouse, but we need 22 more to complete this project, and I know we're gonna complete it. So, your listeners, I know everybody out there got a kind heart. It's Christmas, it's time for giving. So, if you can donate to the Habitat, you can take your bicycles to Habitat for Humanity, which is located on 15501. Highway 15501 in Durham. You can take your bikes out there, but the bikes have to be fully assembled.
Oh, do you mean the restore place?
Yes, ma'am, the restore place.
Okay.
And like your bike, we would like for them to be fully assembled. So cause Trosha, they the one putting the tree together for us.
Okay. So what if you're not, you don't have a lot of money and you can't really buy a new bike, but you happen to have an old bike that still works? Can you clean it up and donate that?
We really never gave that no thought, because we was thinking that we was trying to get all new bicycles.
I understand.
But I'm pretty sure that some kid, I know a kid could probably use that bicycle if you can clean it up. We can always do something with it. We just not gonna let it sit around. But like I said, for the Christmas tree, we wanted the bikes to be consist of new bikes for the Christmas tree.
That makes sense, because I guess someone getting a used bike would feel kind of slighted if everybody else is getting a new one, I guess. Do you do this year round? Because maybe in the summertime, maybe you could deal with the used bikes, because I'm telling you, sometimes I'm going down the street and I see bikes just by the curb, and I've seen bikes in abandoned lots, like little kids' bikes and whatnot. I mean, and some people have them in their garages. Maybe their kids outgrown it and they just haven't bothered to get rid of it yet. There's probably a lot of bikes out here that could be repurposed for young folks who don't have bikes.
And I think that would be a good thing, because like I was saying, kids, we give a bike, like you said, we can fix it up, clean it up, and I know a kid would love to have it.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Early Thorpe? You probably
Say it again.
know.
I'm sorry.
Have you ever heard of a gentleman named Early Thorpe?
Okay, was that the man that used to do the bicycles?
Well, actually, what he used to do, he used to be, he's been deceased for probably a couple decades now, but he used to be the head of the history department at North Carolina Central University. And
okay.
He grew up poor in Durham, and even though he was a big-time professor, what he used to do on, let's see, Christmas Eve, he would gather up all the broken toys or the leftover toys from the stores. And his daughter Gloria, she's a buddy of mine, she said her dad would spend all night, Christmas Eve, fixing all of the broken toys that he would get from the store, and then he distributed them to kids on Christmas.
That's a beautiful thing right there. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think if I'm saying this right, I think it was a man down in Fayetteville, North Carolina, that used to fix bikes and give bikes out during the holiday season.
Okay. But there was a guy on Enterprise, and I think it was the same guy who was on what street is that where Seeds is? Gilbert. I think it's the same gentleman. But he used to gather bikes, fix them up, and give them away. Because I remember driving by his house, you'd see bikes all over his front porch and all the side of his house. He would just collect them and fix them up and just give them away.
Okay.
A
Maybe I
beautiful
need.
thing.
We need to find him.
I don't know where he went off to. Like I said, first he was on Gilbert, and then I saw him on Enterprise. I don't know. I mean, people come and go, and a lot of times the people who give the most
Uh-huh.
seem, or at least appear, to not have their very much themselves. I mean, it really
That's
comes from the heart, you know.
that's a true statement. That's a true statement. And that's why I like what we're doing with this Tree of Bikes program, because we didn't have to partnership with these major corporations. We didn't go looking for the major corporations, just because what we was doing, and we was doing it for the community. They found us.
That's
They, they
nice.
they found us because they didn't have to do it, but I thank God for them choosing Happy Roots Entertainment.
Okay. So let me get this straight. So did these corporations say that they were going to give you 120 bikes, or because you said you have 98 and you need some more for Christmas? So did I get
No,
my
they were
numbers?
going to help us put this program together, which is we have people donating bicycles like Duke University. They donate their partnership. They donated bicycles. Bull Durham, their partner, they donating bicycles. Like I said, American Tobacco Campus, they donating bicycles, and we just got a lot of people that's bringing bikes out to the habitat.
I see.
They showing that the community is really behind this project. Like I said, this ain't the only year. We're gonna do this once a year.
Nice, nice. Now you're saying bikes, but I'm also thinking, what about those tiny little scooters for the tiny kids? Will you take those too?
You said that the helmets.
You know, the little scooters that maybe the little 3-year-olds play with, or 4-year-olds. Will you take those as well?
Hey, we not turning away anything. I know. I think a couple of weeks ago, I had got this email from this doctor from Duke, from the pathology department, and he said, well, they didn't really want to donate bicycles. They want to donate helmets,
Oh, that's
bicycle
good
helmets.
too. Yeah.
So I said, okay, we can accept that, cause we didn't think of that. We just thinking about bicycles. So they the one that said, okay, what about we donate bicycle helmets, which is a safety issue. Okay, you can bring them. We would love to have those helmets.
You know what? You're absolutely right, because you know what? I think up to a certain age, kids are supposed to wear helmets, and if they're low income, if they can barely get the bike together, you know they're not going to be getting the helmets together. So that's a brilliant idea. I applaud that. So how can we get in contact with you? You said we can bring bicycles to the Habitat Restore that's on 15501 on the way to Chapel Hill. Do you have like a Facebook page or any way we can contact you?
Oh yeah, you can email me at dbridges61265 at gmail.
Okay. And I will put that on the description of the show as well when I upload it to YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be happy to do that. So I just wanted to meet you, Mr. Derrick Bridges, and have you explain the Tree of Bikes. Now we're going to see this all lit up in the tree lighting ceremony on Friday, next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday.
Yeah, December the 4th, and the ceremony, the tree lighting ceremony start at 7 o'clock. It's at the America Tobacco Campus in front of Burt Bees. So I
Wonderful.
want for everyone to come out to see this very, very special occasion. When I say very, very special occasion, it's very special.
I
So if you
can't
don't have,
wait.
so Patricia, if you don't have anything to do, come out. Please come out and support this on December the 4th.
I will. I will. I'll be very happily doing that. I might even be able to do some live streaming from there. We'll see.
I have one more thing to say, Patricia. Again, December the 19th, we're giving away the bikes out at Conwaters Community Projects. So come over and get a bike. It's all about the kids, and not about us.
You know, that would be, you know what, I'm just writing that down. So, yeah, so I would like to check that out as well, too, because I remember, I think this would probably be my favorite Christmas memory from childhood. My little brother and I used to get up early for Christmas, naturally, to see, you know, what we got for Christmas. My older sister liked to sleep in because she was a teenager, you know, too hip for Christmas. But I remember we tiptoed downstairs. We opened our presents in the living room, and we usually got modest presents. I mean, our folks weren't rich, you know, not, you know, little sweaters and little toys and stuff. And we were happy. We were pleased with what we had. I mean, we were very pleased. And then I went to the den in the back of the house to look out the window to see if it snowed, and there was a bike sitting there. And I was like, whoa. And it said, to David from Santa. And I was like, I was screaming for my brother to come back there. That put the top on our Christmas for real. I mean, I was excited as he was. It was more exciting for us because we were already pleased with what we had and weren't expecting anything else. And seeing that bike sitting there was like icing on the cake. So I know those kids at Cornwallis, they're going to be thrilled.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be real happy. I can't wait to see the smile on their face.
I know, that's the best part, right?
That's the best part, seeing somebody happy.
Yeah. So with that, I really want to thank you, Mr. Bridges, for being on the show. Any more shout outs or anything you want to say before we?
Yeah, I want to give shout out to my cousin Stevan Green. He's my partner with Happy Roots Entertainment. I want to give a shout out to my partner also on another business, T-Mac. I want to give a shout out to the ones who helped me put this Christmas tournament together in 2013, Sean Bethea, Eric Kelly III, Barbara Meeks, and Miss Tara Meeks.
Wonderful. Okay. And with that, I hope you have a really great Thanksgiving, by the way.
Thank you, and you do the same. And, you know, don't eat too much during the holidays now.
I never do, because all I need is a little dressing, and I'm happy. That's my favorite.
Guess who's cooking the turkey for Thanksgiving?
Who? You?
Me, yes, ma'am.
For real?
I love to cook.
What's your secret to a good dressing?
My dressing is okay, but I really don't have a secret to the dressing. But I have a secret on how to bake a turkey.
Okay, tell us the secret.
Okay, the secret now. This lady told me, God rest her soul, she dead and gone. She told me the way you cook a turkey, okay, is that, you know, you season it, dry rub it real good, add a little butter. And, you know, people always want to inject something into the turkey. You don't need to inject that in the turkey. The only thing you need to do is turn it up cook it on the breast side down, because all the juices is in the breast, and wrap it like a Christmas present, and put it in the oven and let it cook for the time that it need to cook. And when you take it out, the best turkey you ever had.
I'm hungry now. You should have done that. You should not have done that. But thank you for those handy hints and tips. I appreciate that. I'm sure a lot of us will. Have you ever done that? What is that they do where they deep fry it in the?
I never deep fried it. I never deep fried a turkey, but I have a lot of friends that does that. Have you had one? You ever had a deep fried turkey?
I had it once. It was really good, but the way you described how to cook a turkey, that sounds like that's the way to go.
Yeah, I think I had it like once, but I never really deep fried a turkey.
Now the way you described it sounds right.
Now remember the key to it. So you want to inject it with no juices is to turn it upside down, cook the breast down, so all the juices can flow from the breast, and that's the best turkey you ever had. And wrap it like a Christmas present. Wrap it real good like a Christmas present.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Patricia.
Absolutely. Okay, folks, that's TV Skywriter for today. I hope you are able to donate a bike. Even if you can't, at least go to the ceremony on December 4th, because that's going to be stupendous. And also on December 19th, they'll be giving away the bikes at the Cornwallis housing area, so be sure to check that out as well. And with that, please read the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham, North Carolina's online community paper. And I will see you real soon. Ciao for now. And I'll see you, Derrick. Take care.